good morning.
Morning, Matt.
You doing, man? My dogs brought in a stick last night and chewed the shit out of it. So I had to clean up a little bit here. But I got this, so we are on our Facebook group too.
Okay, cool.
So the way I set up this meeting, you should, I wanted to be here for the first anyway. You should be able to join even if I don't.
Okay.
And it should record into the cloud within Zoom.
Cool.
Regardless. So, but still, I want to do it just for myself. But if I can't make it, you should be okay. So we'll see how all that goes.
Awesome.
And I don't know who else is going to show up, but we'll see.
I'll give it a minute or two and
What's that? Yeah, if it's just us, then it's just us.
For anyone that may be catching us on Facebook right now, we are about to lead the first Sequoia CrossFit teamed up with the Source Chiropractic led Move, Breathe, Meditate class. It's going to be about a 45-minute-ish class. We're going to move our body, both giving attention to the elastic and the compressive forces acting on our body. After that, I'm going to lead you through some breath work, and then following that, I'm going to lead you through a meditation. Should be about 45 minutes long today, and just excited to get this started with the Sequoia CrossFit community. So whether you want to follow along at home or jump on the Zoom call so that we can see each other, whatever is best for you, that's what we're going to be doing this morning.
So it should be members only on the Facebook group, because that's where it is. So it should be just gym members, so people who are familiar with not just me, but with the Source Chiropractic. And then the Zoom link is public. We put it on our Instagram and everything, so we'll see if there's someone who is a non-member who shows up. But let's see if anybody is following on the Facebook group. Always good to double check, make sure no one's not getting left behind. A few people saw it, but they haven't yet started following. So we can wait a couple minutes, or we can get started. It's really up to you.
Let's wait until 8:04, 8:05. 2-3 more minutes.
I'm in no rush. Still drinking my coffee, still waking up. The fun part about the new world order of Zoom calls for life is that you get to now see how everybody else lives. It's like, oh, you're a slob. Oh, you have books.
You have books. That's funny. So for my I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, and for my ability to do little videos and stuff like that, I like to have a good background. So my TV is actually behind our mandala, but when I'm doing something like this, I drop the mandala down, and it's a nice little put together place to shoot a video.
My computer is an older MacBook Air that works perfectly fine. It's all that I have very little computing needs, but it doesn't have a fast enough or good enough processor to do all those cool virtual backgrounds. But that's like the big thing is the Zoom virtual background.
Yeah, this new virtual world.
It's weird, man. It's super weird.
Very weird.
But I like how adaptable we seem to be. It's not.
Well,
It hasn't that hard. What's that?
We got to control the things we can.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love where it's located. Let's see. I'm going to put this.
All right, let's hop into this.
Yeah, might as well. If anybody jumps in, they jump in.
Cool.
I'm going to change my angle here so I can see it better.
I'm leading my coach in some movement.
Hey, I don't get coached. I whine about this all the time. I do not get to get coached. And from one coach to another coach, when you get to just like be a student sometimes, it's fun.
Totally.
It's really
All right, cool. So we're going to start with movement. Welcome to Move, Breathe, Meditate, the first class with Sequoia CrossFit. Starting with movement, take a deep breath, starting in your diaphragm. Let your belly get big. Then let the chest get big. Once the chest rises, squeeze the abdomen, letting the chest stay tall. Stack your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips, hips over your knees, and knees over your ankles. Let that air out. Another deep breath in, arms rise up. On the exhale, curl your fingertips in, keep the palms pointed forward, and start forward shoulder circles. Got 17 muscles in the shoulder joint, and what we're doing here is we're activating all of those muscles and really initiating that forward circle motion from the shoulder socket. Now let your hands start to approximate together, keeping those shoulder circles nice and tight. Bring them together as they come in, keeping the shoulders pulled back, keeping your chin stacked or your ears stacked over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. When you get to the front, reverse the circles. Keeping that full body breath going on. Keeping that chin retracted, which doesn't mean your head back in extension. It means pulling your chin back to make that double chin. When you get to your hands to the outside, rotate the palms up. You can stop the circles and squeeze your hands together by squeezing those scapulas. Feel the chest open up. Deep breath here. And let that fall. Hands are going to come forward. We're going to squeeze the palms together with about 5 pounds of pressure. Squeeze the fingertips together at the pointer finger. Now feel what it feels like if you squeeze it at the pinky. Now the thumb. How about the middle finger? And then feel what it feels like to squeeze your entire palms together. Not letting your shoulders rise up, keeping those shoulder blades tucked into the back pockets. Now open up to the right side, allowing your right hand to trace the inside of your left arm. On this inhale, left or right elbow is going to be the farthest point back. Exhale, open up all the way. Next inhale, bring that hand back forward. And on the exhale, squeeze the hands together again, allowing those shoulders to lock into the back pockets. Next inhale, open up to the right, elbows the farthest point back. And on the exhale, open the rest of the way. Close it down on the inhale. And squeeze those hands together again. Now open the hands back up. Palms facing up, curl the fingertips in, and we're going to do forward circles again. Shoulders should be starting to burn a little bit here. That's good. Allow those shoulder circles to rise up and allow your hips, I'm going to turn sideways, allow your hips to unhinge a little bit so you can keep your spine nice and straight. Palms are going to come all the way overhead. And from here, we're going to sit down deep into our glutes. Keep your shins perpendicular with the floor. Allow the knees to get soft. Keep the back nice and straight. Tuck that chin. Feel the back of your skull expand away from your tailbone. And feel what this feels like to sit deep. You're activating your posterior chain here. Squeeze those hands together with about 5 pounds of pressure. Let the hands come down to waist level. On the inhale, we're going to rise back up. Inhale. Exhale, let them go down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fall down. Squeeze the feet together towards the midline. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Keep squeezing the feet. Keep squeezing the glutes. Inhale up. Exhale, down. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale up. And exhale, down. Last one, keep squeezing the feet together, keep squeezing the glutes, inhale up. Keep that chin retracted, exhale down, hands are gonna come to your side and we're gonna stand up, shake it out. Turning forward again for myself. Bring those arms back out up to your side. Deep inhale in, squeeze the glutes together, squeeze your feet together, and allow the hands to rise up. You can interlace your fingers for this one. For here, we're gonna do some shoulder circles. So we're going counterclockwise, and you wanna feel how that shoulder joint articulates with the neck. A lot of time with shoulder circles, you'll see the head moving a lot. Try to keep your head neutral. Try to keep your spine neutral, and just feel what that shoulder joint feels like with the motion there. Now reverse the circle. Really good to open the shoulders up. This will help to relax that CT junction where your neck meets your back. Help to relax that added stress that a lot of us are feeling right now. Now originate that motion from your rib cage. And so you'll notice more of your torso is going to move. You can go a little bit slower if you want, but you're really feeling how far can your chest go forward and sideways and curl behind you. You'll feel how your rib cage moves on your lumbar spine. Reverse the circle. Keep those hands overhead. Keep breathing tall. Keep that initiation coming from the chest and the rib cage. And now allow the hands to come down to your hips. Shake the shoulders out a little bit. We're going to do some hip circles here. So we're going counterclockwise, nice and slow. You want to feel what the big joints in your hips are feeling like. Feel what muscles might be checking this motion. Breathing space into the hips. Breathing space into what might feel tight. Noticing things that you can give some more attention to. Reverse the circle. And then from here, come back to neutral. We're going to do 10 air squats. It's going to be 3 seconds down with an explosion up. And so for the 3 seconds down, you want to make sure that your knees are tracking out over your feet. The inside of your feet can be parallel. Outside of your feet should be pointing out just a little bit. When we start a proper squat, you want your butt to be the first thing that does the motion. So we don't want knees to come forward. We want to activate our posterior chain to create more strength in our posterior chain. Helps our bodies to stay upright when we're fighting gravity all day, every day. So I'll go sideways pointed this way. Christine will stay pointed forward. We're going to do 10 with 3 seconds down. I'll count, and then we're going to explode up. Dropping down, 3, 2, 1, hold, up. 2, 3, 2, 1, hold, up. 3, 3, 2, 1, hold, up. 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 3 more. 3, 2, 1, hold, up. 3, 2, 1, hold, up. And last one. 3, 2, 1, hold it on the bottom. Arms come out in front of you. Keep those shoulders pulled back. We're going to open up to the right. Now close it down. Open up all the way to the left. Close it down and explode up. Shake it out. Woo! Starting to feel it a little bit now. All right, we're going to continue the standard flow. I'm going to keep going sideways for this one. You're going to bring your knee, stack your weight into your left foot. Bring your knee and hip up to 90-90. Feel that balance. This is training for your cerebellum. And you're going to start to rotate your ankle one way. Keep breathing. And now reverse the circle, rotate it the other way. Close the hip down. Open it up. Close it down. Open it up. And now from here, we're going to extend our foot back. Single leg hip hinge. Hands meet the ground. When the hands meet the ground, push that foot up to the sky as high as you can. Feel your hip open up. And then close it down. Stand up straight. Bring the knee to the chest. Big extension, big breath. Drop it down. We're going to switch sides. Stack the weight into your right foot now. Bring that left foot up, 90-90. Rotate the ankle one way. Keep breathing. You have 52 bones in your feet, 206 in your entire body. Rotate the other way. 206 in the entire body, so a quarter of the bones in your body are in your foot and ankle, feet and ankles. Go ahead and extend that leg back. Hip hinge forward, let the hands meet the ground. Extend that leg as far as you can. Deep breath in, open up that hip, reach that foot to the sky, and close it back down. Knee comes to the chest. Nice and slow, controlled motion. Drop that back down. Doing great. To finish off movement today, because this is a CrossFit gym, we're going to push it just a little bit further. We're going to do 10 3-second push-ups. Now, a push-up can be something that is very easy, or it can be something that is a little bit more challenging. Today, I encourage you, since we're only doing 10, to do 10 that really count, to do 10 that are a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to cue you on some ways to make it a little bit more challenging. Come down into your push-up position, plank position. Feet are going to be spread a little bit apart on this one. And first, feel what it feels like to pull your feet and your hands together towards one another. Squeezing your hands towards the midline, your feet towards the midline. Now squeeze your feet towards your hands. Now make an X and squeeze your right hand towards your left foot, left hand towards your right foot. From there, with a fully integrated anterior chain, we're going to drop down for a 3-second push-up. 3, 2, 1, and explode up. Drop down again. 3, 2, 1, 2. Drop down. 3, 2, 1, 3. Keep that butt nice and tight. 3, 2, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 5. Keep squeezing the feet. 3, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, 7. 3, 2, 1, 8. 2 more. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1, 9. Last one. 3, 2, 1, 10. All right. You can sit up, shake it out. Woo. Little bit of a sweat there, a little bit of movement in. Start our morning off right. I'm going to move my camera down. You can get a quick drink of water, find center, find peace. We're going to start to move into breath work next. For breath work and meditation, which will be the rest of the class, I encourage you to find a space where you can sit comfortably, whether that be on a couch, on a chair, on the floor, kneeling, crisscross, whatever works best for you. There's no right or wrong. You are welcome to lay down if you'd like. Get a quick drink of water, catch my breath. Now, the reason why we do move, breathe, meditate in this order is the idea of moving the body first is to activate the body, to feel all of the muscles and the ligaments, to feel what's tight, to feel what's loose, to work through it with these circles and these circular tight motions so that you can work out all the kinks. Now we move into breath work where we can be more present with our body. Since we're going to be doing this for weeks on end, I'm going to start off rather basic. And today we're just going to do box breathing. Box breathing is going to be 4 seconds in, 4-second hold, 4 seconds out, 4-second hold. And I'll keep us cued. I'll keep us in rhythm. I'm going to do a 4-second count instead of exactly 4 seconds, but it'll be pretty close. And we're going to do it all together. We'll do this for a few minutes. The idea here is to start to calm the nerve system. Because if we can calm the nerve system in the morning, and if we can calm the nerve system with our breath, then when we're starting to notice throughout the day that we're feeling agitated, feeling anxious, feeling worried, feelings that are not necessarily serving you, you can always return to breath. And you can return to that feeling state that you have in this moment where we breathe in, hold, breathe out, and just allow the worries of the world to melt away. So if you are sitting up, stack your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips, and begin to micro-tune your system so you can sit with the most postural ease that you can be in. Feel what it feels like to breathe in. Take a nice full breath in and feel if there's any restriction. Let it go and make sure that your body doesn't fully collapse on itself, but that it stays suspended. And we're going to begin our box breathing. 4 seconds in through the nose. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. 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 Hold. Exhale. And breathe normal. From here in this relaxed state, connected with the breath, you may have noticed that in those holds there was a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of challenge. That will get easier with time. The more often that you do this, you can follow right after a workout and find your breath so you can return to peace rather quickly. From here, staying in this seated stack position or laying down, however you're comfortable, we'll move into a B space meditation. The idea of this meditation is to explore through your body, to feel what you feel, to notice what you notice, and to create more space in all of your joints. Stacking your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. Start with a full conscious breath and feel your rib cage open. And let it go. Bring your awareness just to the tips of your eyelids. Feeling the cool air brush across the tips of your eyelids. Maybe you feel a drip of sweat dripping down your forehead. That most superficial layer of skin right on the top of your crown and at the tip of your eyelid. And now sink that awareness back just one layer deeper to directly behind the eyelid. Notice what you notice. Is there a change in temperature? Do you feel the warm, moist eyeball rolling around, touching right behind the eyelid? Now sink back a layer deeper into the center of the eyeball. Feel what it feels like to pull your awareness back there. Notice if there's a color change. From there, sink back just behind the eyeball to the optic nerve. Follow that optic nerve back deep into the center of your head, where we're sitting in the center of your brain. Feel what it feels like to have all of your awareness focused right on the center of your brain. Feel that electricity sparking and firing. Feel the neuroplasticity that's moving and molding and creating your life experience. Feel that warm, deep, dark center of creation that is sitting in the center of your brain. From there, take a deep breath in and feel as though your brain and your mind are expanding. Breathe space into your cranium. Now suspend that space and exhale it away. Breathe space internally. And suspend that space on the exhale. Breathe space externally and feel as though you're suspended by all of the energies of the world. And let it go. Now from the center of the cranium, we're going to drop down the spinal cord. Notice if there's a clockwise or a counterclockwise spin as you drop, falling through the throat, landing in the heart space. In the heart space, ground your energy deep into Mother Earth. Feel supported by the floor beneath you. Feel energized by the magnetism of the earth that is. And now source your energy above to Father Sky. Feel the infinite wisdom and wonder and power that comes from spiritual ancestry. Now feel the tether between the two. Feel the immense space by how deep you can source in the earth and how high you can root into the sky. Take a breath in and feel this new space. Feel your spine elongate. Feel your head rise above, high above your sacrum. Feel your tailbone drop deep into the floor. And we're going to drop our awareness down into our viscera. Feel what the inside of your body feels like. Give awareness and presence to your stomach, your intestines, all of the organs that are working without you thinking. Send them love and gratitude and breathe space into this part of your body. Suspend that space on the exhale, allowing the body more space to move, more space to breathe, more space to be. Drop the breath deep into the pelvic floor. Explore what you feel in your hips. Explore what you feel in your pelvic bowl. Explore if there's any tightness that you need to work through. Breathe space into that tightness. As you explore different areas of your body, still notice if there's a color change. Notice if you feel anything different. The mind bathes the entire body. It doesn't just sit in the cranium. It does not mirror only what the brain is. You can explore your entire body with your mind and notice the thoughts that come up. Notice the colors that change. Notice the feelings that you feel. And that is your body delivering you wisdom. Often when I'm going through my viscera, I might notice that I'm craving a certain food, a healthy food. And that could be a sign of something, some nourishment that my body wants that day. So breathe deep into that pelvic bowl and feel it grounded deep into the earth. Now we're going to explore some joints in our body, starting at the feet. Breathe space into your feet. Wiggle those toes. Let the ankles move around. Breathe space into the knees. Give gratitude for your knees. Knowing that your knees are here for your lifetime. Breathe space into the hips. Opening up those hip joints. Allowing yourself to move into a space of more ease. Feeling that Kundalini energy rise up from the feet, knees, hips. Feel it at the base of the spine, and now let it crawl up the back of the spine and all those joints in the spine. Breathe space. Suspend that space and let it go. Crawling up the spine and out to the shoulders. Breathe space and let the shoulders open up and roll back. Feel the chest rise and the chin rise just a little bit with it on that next big inhale. And suspend that space on the exhale. Let the energy crawl down to the elbows and breathe space into the elbows, relaxing the forearms. Breathe space into the hands. Feeling how big and powerful these hands are to create, to love, to serve. Let that energy rise back up the arms, up the neck, back into the center of the head, center of the cranium, center of the brain. And here, breathe space. After this full body scan, you should feel bigger than you felt before. You should notice that energetic body reverberating inside of you, exploding outside of you, animating your body to move throughout this day. And remember that with just a single breath, you can return to this place of ease. You can add space into any part of your body that you need to add space. Because with space is room for creation. With space is room for peace, room for love, room for hope. A lot of us are feeling very compressed right now, having a hard time feeling grounded, not knowing what the next move is to make, not knowing what the next rule will be. Remember that you can ground into your breath. You can breathe space into your body. Breathe space into your internal environment to create space in your external environment. And with that, I invite you to open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And that will complete our first session of Move, Breathe, Meditate with Sequoia CrossFit. Matt, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that.
I did. Thank you. And Jane, I know we can't see you, but I see that you're here. I hope you followed along as well and enjoyed it. No need to turn on your camera if you don't want to. But that was great. Definitely got a little bit of like little sweat going, got a little movement and heated up first, and then brought it right back down. Feel nice and ready to start my day of work and everything. So I like the morning session for this. This is great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. So for those of you who are watching on Facebook Live, or maybe watching this after we've recorded it and posted it, this will go up to YouTube. So I will share that link for where our archive of all of these, as well as our CrossFit classes that we do at noon, those will all be watchable after the fact on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. But we'll be doing this live Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 a.m. via Zoom. The link doesn't change, so if you've got the link, there it is, for the foreseeable future, and as long as it's working for people.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we'll just go from there, guys.
Yeah, Jamie, thanks so much for being on. It means a lot, and hope to see more of you on here as we continue to get this going.
Thanks a lot, Dylan. This was great. Appreciate
Awesome.
it. Have a great day.
Take care, Matt. You too. Have an awesome day. Peace.